Okay, this is just a quick video to show you on my YouTube channel where you can find different papers and different playlists. So this is one which is going to be uploaded this week. It's a topic test for GCSE students who are in year 11. It's on units 4 and 5. So for example, if we want to see where this one is, this one hasn't been, this one is still private, so it hasn't been made public. So if we go to minimize it, we go back to YouTube, and you'll see it's had no views yet other than me. And if you then want to see what you can find in the channel, so for example, you want to go to physics and the nature of reality. So I basically clicked on the home page, and over here it shows you that all the videos have been uploaded. Some of them are shorts and some of them are GCSE videos which are recent. So over here it's got, for example, you can find that there are home videos, shorts, live, and then playlists. And if you click on the playlists, you'll see that there are different playlists. So GCSE revision A-level introduction, then you got A-level Edexcel Unit 2, so this is for A-level physics. Some short videos on Dubai, that's nothing to do with the physics, for the physics. Then another Unit 2 video. So you can see here's a Physics Unit 2, here's a Physics Unit 2. This one's from May 2024, and this one's from May 2019. So if you just browse through all the different playlists, you will see there's Unit 4 on the next row, Ojai, where I went in the summer in California, Unit 5, which is normally done after January. So Unit 4, Year 13 are currently doing it, and they'll do Unit 5 content after January. So the reason there's lots of Unit 2s up right now is because students took Unit 2 in June, and a number of them needed to or wanted to improve their grades in October. So these are already made public, okay? If I'm using them for my own students and I don't want them to see them before I give them a chance to revise for a topic test, I make them private and then make them public again once my students have been taught that and are ready to do those as practice exams. So you see Unit 2, Unit 5 are generally more available, and then you'll see that there are other things, for example, the nature of reality and the universe. So you can actually look in and see the full playlist by clicking on it. Yeah, particle physics. So it's not just my videos. If you go to the playlist, for example, this one's on Unit 4, and you go to view the full playlist, yeah, it will show you there are some Unit 4 exams, and then there's also particle physics video which has been produced by someone else, someone called the Domain of Science. So there are also revision videos that you can go in, and I think mine are actually in the private zone right now. So if I go backwards, it'll go back to the playlists, and you can see what other playlists there are. So for example, Unit 6 is practical skills for year 13, yeah. And I'm seeing if there's also a Unit 3 for practical skills. So practical skills, if you look at the practical skills one, it's this one. So you'll see, for example, my year 13s have already used this one. And they've used 2 of them. So they've used the first 2, and then you'll see there's also other people's videos to help you with practical skills such as uncertainties. Yeah, practical skills flashcards, which can be used for GCSE and A-level, yeah, and some which may be private right now. So there's one playlist for Unit 6, which are practical skills, yeah. And if you're doing the linear one, these are also very good for revision for the linear Edexcel course. And at the bottom, yeah, I have some GCSE exam solutions. So if you look at this one's actually got all the GCSE in one go. And if you view the full playlist, you'll see it's got an intro to GCSE, which was the first video I ever made when I didn't really know what I was doing. And then a few practice exams I put up there, like the physics mock from 2022 I use with my students. Other mock exams, I use different methods. So this is the next one, which is the pink highlighting on it, is just a screen recording. Yeah, so you can see different forms I tested with. There's an electricity topic test. There are GCSE practice tests on forces. There's a one on magnetic fields. Yeah, some of them are using a visualizer camera, so a document camera, and others I just use a screen recording as I'm doing now. Okay, I'm using my iPad to record this video, and over here you'll see other useful videos on errors and uncertainties which may not be mine, so they're worth looking at. So if you go to the playlist and you press show the whole playlist, you can actually watch them all. So here you got exam paper from January 2020, 3 questions on it, and then you got questions, same paper, but questions 3 to 7. Then it goes on to 8 to 10, so sometimes I divide them into shorter videos, either due to shortage of time to make them or just because they're too long as one video. Then you'll see tests on GCSE question on waves, so I've used that maybe as a topic test with my students. Another test on waves, a complete paper, then someone's asking me if I can do paper 2. So this is the physics IGCSE Edexcel paper from last November, and there's another November sitting soon. So one of the students who's been contacting me recently wants me to do paper 2, but at the time my students were just doing double science, so they didn't need paper 2 when I gave them to do this as a practice exam. So that's why I concentrated on paper 1 for them. Okay, some forces questions, yeah, so it's a mock exam, and that's worth looking at. So if you want to improve your technique, there's basically all the topics there: waves, forces, motion, yeah, and you can see how many videos there are. And then there's some conceptual videos too, where it's just revision without exam questions. So this is on electromagnetism. This one is also on electromagnetism. This is on heat capacity, the actual core practical. I've actually taken it from one of those revision websites. Hopefully they don't mind. I've given them credit. Some revision videos on balanced and unbalanced forces. So these are all very new. I put them up last week. So you can use these all for revision. Mains electricity, forces of motion revision. So these are using some revision sheets from AQA, I think, but they're really good for making sure you've got a good set of notes. And listening to the audio is helpful. So electromagnetism GCSE introduction, yeah. Newton's laws, forces of motion. Again, some revision notes for GCSE electricity. More of my own PowerPoint slides, which I use for my students. I've uploaded them here so that if they've missed a topic, they can go back and listen to the video on the same slides. And you got one on introduction to reliability and validity of data, very basic introduction. It's just an old PowerPoint I had, so I made it into a video. Forces, work, energy, momentum, GCSE. Again, slides which I've found on my computer and thought, well, they're more useful to students than they are to me. So I just spoke over the slides. And then this one's a really good one, electricity revision slides for GCSE and A level. So it's 22 minutes long. Balanced and unbalanced forces, Newton's laws. How you can use Newton's second law with momentum and look at car safety that way. So that's very useful if you're revising the motion topic. Distance time graphs, interpreting velocity time graphs, and then finishing off with topic tests on units 4 and 5, which are energy and solids, liquids, and gases. So I hope you found that useful, a way around the YouTube channel. You can see that if you go to the home page, yeah, and you press YouTube Studio, which you might not be able to see, it should upload in a minute. You can get analytics, well I can, yeah, and I can see, for example, that which videos have been loaded most recently, so this is not in playlists. It's just a series of videos which have been uploaded over time, and that's the first 30. There's 111 videos on there, so if you go to the playlists again, you'll be able to see the order in which they've been done, okay? So it's really all the GCSE ones in one place, and then the others are subdivided according to the A-level unit in International A-level. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, please like, share and subscribe so you can pass on the video to your friends who might find it useful. My aim is to get up to 1,000 subscribers this year. The video channel only started in January. Some people are asking if I do private tuition. I don't tend to do much private tuition, but if I do, it will be face-to-face, and therefore you need to live somewhere where you can get to my location in Dubai. And if you want to see how to find information about my channel, you click on the snowflake, yeah, and I think it brings you to a place where you can press, that's where we started. So you press more, and it shows you, I've got 574 subscribers, 106 videos. I think I've actually got more than that, but anyway, maybe 106 are public. And then you can see my email address if you want to contact me for any reason. So I can only give private lessons for the normal A-level standard or GCSE standard fees in Dubai, because obviously I also work full-time. So this is how you can get to contact me if you have any questions. But usually people just put comments in the videos if they have any confusion. I try to get round to them as soon as possible, but you must realize that I only get a chance to do it in the evenings and on the weekends and during half term. So I hope you find all these videos useful, and I hope you do share them with your friends so I get to my target of getting 1,000 subscribers. So we're halfway there. So hopefully it'd be nice to get them maybe before next June. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.